The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. While I enjoy seeing how HBAR shocks everyone, I've been discussing this for quite some time on this channel, and I still see many people complaining, arguing, and insulting BAR. This whole thing started as a scam, with claims that HBAR was going to plummet to zero. Well, the haters have been proven wrong, and I've got a lot to cover in this video, so please take it easy and welcome to the channel, everyone. Significant changes are appearing on the chart. And I couldn't be more thrilled about it, because this is merely the start. Projects like HBAR are only going to unveil more features like this in the future. This item has increased by 124.6% in the past 7 days, 156% in the past year, and nearly 100% in the last month. This is really the initial stage, the preliminary stage. I mean, come on. Bitcoin still has 59% of the market share, even when we simply look at the major cryptocurrencies right now. How insane is that? That's completely insane, isn't it? When comparing Bitcoin's dominance to that of other cryptocurrencies across time, we find that it sits at 28.7%. Even if alt season is still a ways off, we take a look at all these big dominating charts on Trade Perspective. Okay, we can see this immediately if we examine alt season, which is really the index for all seasons. Here it states that we are currently in the whole season. However, this is not true. We know this to be false since alt season does not commence until Bitcoin's dominance is sufficiently high. Once that happens, you will be astounded by how rapidly 100% plus candles really occur in the sector. Currently, it's a shade of SIA green with every coin. Indeed, there will be challenges that we must overcome. In other words, there will be big ups and downs. One thing I hope you all take away from this is the importance of being patient in this field. Everyone in the comments has been claiming the exact opposite, that this would never happen, for the past, however many months that I've been discussing HBAR and telling you what's going to happen. No season will ever come to fruition. Ballroom dancing is over. You have to tune out everything else, be patient, and this is precisely why I preach these things daily. Let me tell you something before we go into the video. Bybit has teamed up with me to host a giveaway of an iPhone 16 and incentives worth up to $30,000. This is a great exchange that I've been using recently. All you have to do is follow the steps outlined in the description below, sign up using the link in the document, deposit $100 into your Bit account by the end of December, for example, December 18th, and finally, fill out this form before the campaign period ends on December 18th. Many of these transactions can be utilized in ways that are known to you if you are in the United States. All of you can do more. Thus, research any tutorial that pertains to this. Lots of useful information is centered on that, but if you're interested in winning an iPhone 16 or bonuses of up to $30,000, you should definitely look into it. Thus having been spoken, let us proceed to Hedera. Everything I've been bringing up with Hedera revolves around the fact that it seems like new major announcements pop up seemingly daily. I thought everyone was constantly bringing up. Obviously, it has zero bearing on the direction of prices. Recently, I've noticed a surge in comments inquiring about the source of these movements. Basically, people want to know what's happening. For example, why is HBAR pulling these stunts? For what reasons are so many of these projects employing these strategies? Everyone is utterly bewildered. I often tell people that the news, with all the major announcements about ecosystem projects debuting on Hedera and the expansion of GC members, is a source of mounting pressure. Moreover, the movements occur at a breakneck pace once we become aware of them. The Hedera ecosystem is quite robust, and it's all down to these major developments. Just the Web 3.0 apps take up more than 7 pages. There are 6 pages of enterprise applications, wallets, and custodians, and I haven't even looked at them yet, guys. Greetings, all. Developers, users, organizations, institutions, and anybody else interested in building on the network can find all the tools they need on Hedera. And speaking of network explorers, you can look into pretty much everything around Hedera. Additionally, there are 4 pages of developer tooling and integrations. You guys have no idea what Hedera has to offer. I'm not even going to discuss the accelerators and grants that are already in place to speed up the ecosystem as a whole and take it to the next level. We do, in fact, have some significant partners in the wider world. Hedera HBAR has formed partnerships with the companies listed below. Many of these are exceptionally talented athletes. Please be free to look into many of these players more if you so desire. Linked to Fortune 500 companies, which in turn are associated with large-scale organizations and financial behemoths. Afterwards, it's only natural to focus on the biggest names in finance. We have a long number of prominent institutional, financial, enterprise, and retail clients on our GC list. The list, is endless. This is why, looking at Hedera now, the outlook is more favorable than ever before, even when we extend the view back to 2021. Also, I think 20 cents will happen quickly after we break through these Hedera highs for 2024. Following that, we will be returning to the all-time high before entering the price discovery phase. Regarding that, I think many will be surprised by how high HBAR can attain. Well, let's talk about that more now. To what extent does the Hedera ecosystem depend on any other major factor? Tell me what it is that is making HBAR so noticeable. Listen up, everyone. Here at HBAR, Tata, we are experiencing the highest weekly volume on Hedera that we have ever seen. Hedera is making history with her DeFi, which is about 1 billion HBAR. The ecology is making history right before our eyes. The retail industry is now constructing on Hedera, driving huge projects and producing unprecedented volumes. Observing this is completely maddening. Observing it is something I adore. Also, this is stunning when viewed through the lens of Hedera's TVL. It's been 62.65 million since the beginning of November, and it's already back up to 176 million. I am quite impressed by how Hedera is thriving at the moment, especially when it comes to their more recent projects, such as Bonzo Finance, which has raised over $11 million in TVL. Among initiatives that have grown in this way since debut, this one has likely grown the quickest. Here we have $3,750 in TVL from October 27th, $50,000 by November 19th, and $11.5 million in all, thus the ecosystem is just exploding with tremendous activity. Also, I think this is going to keep happening. My video would not have been seen without you. If you liked my video, please subscribe to it. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Until then, farewell.